This is WBOC News This Morning, Delmarva's news leader.
Good morning and welcome to WBOC News This Morning. I'm Kirsten Clark and it's just after 8 o'clock.
From WDTN, the station that's working for you. This is 2 News, first at 4.
First at 4, freezing rain is moving into our area right now. It could make roads slick tonight. We have team coverage of your forecast and traffic conditions as you navigate what could be dangerously icy roads.
And the shooter involved in a mass shooting last night in New Albany is now in custody. What we're learning about the case in a press conference happening right now.
Plus, Governor Mike DeWine is in Dayton talking to local leaders about how your tax dollars will be spent. The project, he says, is getting the most attention.
But first, we begin tonight with breaking news. A police officer was hit during a pursuit with a reported stolen vehicle. This happened at Germantown Street and Gettysburg Avenue in Dayton.
And 2 News reporter Evan Bales is out there for us live. Evan, what are you seeing right now and what happened here?
Hi, I'm Jack Pohl, and you've known me as the sports director for 2 News for over 30 years. And while I've loved my time bringing you the best in sports, now I'm ready to take my next shot. As 2 News' newest anchor alongside Brooke Moore, I'm honored to have the opportunity to be your source for the information you need to know in the place I love, my hometown. Don't get me wrong, I've had to make some adjustments. No way. We start tonight with breaking news. Ooh, sorry. But don't worry, I'm still the same old Jack, but now with a new mission, working to earn your trust. Welcome to 2 News, I'm Jack Pohl. We begin with today's top story and prove you can rely on me to deliver the news that's important to you and your family every day. I'm 2 News' Jack Pohl, and I'm working for you.
When I think about Depend on Us, it is so important that we as journalists get in our community and be involved. I truly believe visiting young people is so important. One encounter can truly change a life. It was a news anchor who took time to speak to my 10th grade class who inspired me to want to go into journalism. I want to be that person that is going to reach back and encourage and motivate. I want them to see me and say, if Greg can do it, I can do it. It's more than just a job for me. It is truly a ministry.
Covering Flint, Saginaw, Bay City, and Midland. This is ABC 12 Morning News. Starting with breaking news.
There is a couple additional bodies that we've discovered in the church. So that makes our total victim count up to 4.
Just about 6 o'clock here on this Monday, September 29th. I'm Matt Barber. We have continuing breaking news coverage for you this morning. Investigators in Genesee County have confirmed 4 victims have died after a gunman, identified as 40-year-old Thomas Sanford of Burton, crashed his truck into the front of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc Township off McCandless Road around 10:30 yesterday morning, and then opened fire inside the church during Sunday morning service and set the building on fire.
Tragedy in Michigan after a man attacks a church. The latest from the police says the FBI takes up the investigation this morning.
Evil has come ashore in Southport, North Carolina.
And there's new information this morning about a shooting in North Carolina that killed 3 people.
And we're learning more about the case of a stolen car and crash in West Michigan, who police have in custody and who they are still trying to find. Today's Monday, September 29th.
Covering West Michigan to protect and alert you. This is News Channel 3, live at 6.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Monday as we wind down September. It's a month we really don't want to end. It's been so nice. I'm Kirk Mason.
And I'm Julie Williams.
Breaking now at noon, a man is dead after an early morning shooting in Deltona. How deputies managed to track down the suspect and make an arrest within minutes.
Plus, Tropical Storm Imelda is causing some dangerous conditions at our beaches. What you need to know as the system begins to pull away from our coast.
And we're just one day away from a possible government shutdown. How a meeting at the White House today could change everything.
WESH 2 News starts now.
First at noon, tracking Imelda. We're closely watching the tropical storm as it continues to churn in the Atlantic.
And luckily for us, it will soon begin pulling away from the coast, but we still have a lot to talk about with First Warning meteorologist Eric Burris here tracking the latest.
Streaming on clickorlando.com and broadcasting live, you're watching News 6 at noon.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos. We are still watching Tropical Storm Imelda, still just offshore, but now producing some pretty gusty winds, heavy rain at times. We'll be pinpointing how long this weather will stick around coming up in just a few minutes.
And Imelda is creating dangerous surf along our coast. The warning from lifeguards ahead. Plus, we are learning more about a shooting that sent 2 people to the hospital in Orange County. But first, let's get to Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos, who is tracking the latest on Imelda. And we are talking about some windy conditions and some showers moving through.
Now, not a washout, Julie, by any means, but if you do get caught under some of those fast-moving downpours.
From the combined newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay, KVAL News at noon starts now.
Well, first at noon, President Donald Trump planning to send 200 National Guard troops to Portland, claiming the city is, quote, war-ravaged. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for KVAL News at noon. I'm Dana Chavez. John Mayer is off today. Trump says the troops will protect ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists.
Live in Western Oregon, this is NBC 16 News at 5:30.
First at 5:30, hundreds of Oregon National Guard troops expected to hit Portland streets by the end of the week. Good evening and thanks for joining us for NBC 16 News at 5:30. I'm Alan Matthews.
And I'm Gold Meadows. State military officials say they expect troops to be on the ground by Thursday or earlier.
Now at 6, President Trump orders National Guard troops to Portland. The deployment sparking backlash from state and city leaders. We have team coverage from the public response to what's happening on the ground right now.
Plus, new legal action. A federal lawsuit claims the president has overstepped his authority. We're digging into what it alleges and what it could mean moving forward.
Lawmakers passed billions in transportation funding, what it means for jobs, roads, and your commute. The 6 o'clock news starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm Rielle Creighton.
And I'm Pete Ferryman. We're continuing our live coverage of President Trump's plan to deploy Oregon National Guard troops in Portland.
Right now, at 6, the countdown to a possible federal government shutdown. 7 News has team coverage asking, do air travelers have anything to worry about? Startling criticism of stop and frisk in D.C. How many times MPD officers fail to properly document incidents? Concerns about the defense secretary's unusual meeting with top military leaders at Quantico. The security and traffic warnings tonight. Plus, Maryland speed camera tickets getting more expensive.
They are being crooked. The worst speeders are getting the highest fines.
7 News on your side tracks where the revenue actually ends up.
We're glad you're with us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Scott Thuman. The clock is still ticking tonight, and it appears we may be hurtling toward a government shutdown if Congress can't pass a new spending bill by 11:59 tomorrow night.
This is News 6 Tonight.
Welcome to News 6 Tonight on this Monday. There's a Monday Night Football doubleheader. So if you're watching us right now, you're the best. I appreciate it. My name is Matt Austin.
I'm Lisa Bell. I got to tell you, I live with 3 boys who love to watch football.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Right now at 10, both Israel and the Palestinian Authority saying they agree to the Trump administration's plan to end the war in Gaza. What's next on the path to peace?
Your weather authority is tracking 2 tropical systems churning in the Atlantic, but there's some good news for Florida.
A manhunt underway tonight for a convicted killer who was wrongly released from jail this weekend. Deputies now asking for the public's help.
New details tonight after deadly church shooting and fire in Michigan this weekend as investigators work to determine a motive.
Fort Lauderdale's mayor delivering the State of the City address tonight and laying out his new plan to curb homelessness.
Plus, a new era for the Mammoth Aquarium. Sitting down with the developer who plans to take over the lease, he is exclusively sharing his vision for the famed marine park.
The one and only Local 10 News at 10.
starts right now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Louis Aguirre.
And I'm Janice Fernandez. Let's get right to your top story tonight. President Trump meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today, presenting his plan to put an end to the war in Gaza. Israel and the Palestinian government accepting the deal. Hamas is now reviewing that proposal.
Meanwhile, the clock is ticking on an imminent government shutdown. Our Ross Ketchke is live in Washington tonight with the latest news. Ross.
Well, good evening, guys. We had both Republican and Democratic leadership meeting with President Trump earlier today, but